Nicole, I've checked all the fluid levels on here, and the fluid conditions appear to be great. But the one thing that does concern me, if you notice, I took a reading of your brake fluid, and
Mm-hmm.
it's showing major buildup of copper in the system.
Copper? How does that get in there and why is that bad?
Let me ask you something. What did kryptonite do to Superman?
It made him weak.
Exactly. So that's kind of what's happening inside your brake system here. The brake fluid is becoming weak. The pH level drops. The boiling point drops. You got copper buildup. Matter of fact, a great simulation would be this. Put your hands together for me. And if we rub them, what we're doing is we're simulating the rotor turning and your brake pads trying to slow that wheel down. So what are you feeling?
It's hot.
Exactly. Now what happens is heat is transferable. So when heat is transferable to the brake lines and you have brake fluid in there and it's weak and the boiling point is dropped, now we're getting the brake fluid to boil, which is causing air pockets. So again, what will happen is you'll be feeling a soft brake pedal, which is going to make you want to step on that brake pedal even harder to get it to stop, causing premature brake wear. Not only that, but also what can happen is condensation can build up when it cools down. Brake fluid is incredibly hygroscopic, which means it's dry, and it'll pull moisture from anywhere. Remember that simulation we did?
Yeah.
Well, when it cools down, we're collecting condensation. That brake fluid is thirsty, and it's going to go right after it.
Okay, so what you're saying is there's three things we don't want in our brake system: copper, air, or water.
Exactly. Well, you learn fast.
Well, I know that replacing my brake pads can be expensive, and I don't want to do it any sooner than I have to.
Well, what we do is we perform a BG brake fluid service, and with the proper chemistry and the equipment, we're able to extract the old brake fluid out, replace it with new.
How often should this be performed?
As long as we exchange those fluids within every 30,000 miles, we'll cover those components for the life of the car. It's easily transferable if you ever should decide to sell it or trade it in. Plus, it helps it hold its resale value as well.
Well, that sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Great. Come on up here. We're going to work order for
Okay.
you.